Friends, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Nikki. We're jumping right into it. The last 4 videos that I uploaded, I showed you my first ever Quicklotz unboxing. I had never purchased from them before. Quick little, it's not even a story time, just how I found out. I watched Nicole State on her Instagram. She posted that she had bought from them, so I was like, I'll give it a try. I got the general merchandise palette. It was $1,000. I always forget this. $1,000, $100 for shipping. I unboxed all 4 boxes. There were 4 separate videos. If you haven't seen them, I will link them down below. But I thought I would share with you what has sold from that palette already. I'm going to be very honest here. I have been very slow listing this stuff. I have just been, I know these sound like excuses, but they're just the reality. If you're new here, I have a corporate 9-to-5 job. I have a 7-month-old son, and I'm also a real estate agent. So I have been very busy. If I'm being honest with you, I've probably listed about 5 items a day, which is very, very low for me. I like to list a minimum of 10 items a day, preferably closer to that 20 mark. So I have been very slow at listing, but the sales from the general merchandise palette so far have been really great. I've been selling a lot of the higher end items, so I wanted to share that with you. I kind of wanted to share this video for those people that saw me do the unboxing and was like, you're not going to make your money back. I'm already close to making my, I don't want to say I'm close, well, you'll see, but I'm about halfway there. And I have so much more stuff to list, you guys. It is a lot of work though. There are a lot of things that I'm lotting up, like specifically the jewelry was a lot of work. If you've seen that video, you know. Lots of onesie twosie things that aren't gonna sell for as much as the stuff that I'm gonna talk to you about now. But everything adds up. So, and especially for someone who works full time, I don't have a lot of time to source. It was really nice to just get that inventory sent to me. So let's jump in. I'll put photos of things here. I'll tell you the price, what they sold for, and what my plan is going forward with these items. Okay, so remember the first unboxing, I think the first things I saw were 3 Salvatore Ferragamo belts. These belts, when they are new, retail for about $400 to $500. One of the belts was pristine. Like, it looked like it was a shelf pull, meaning it was for sale in Nordstrom. It didn't sell. They pulled it all off the shelf. The other 2, not pristine condition. Like, one you could tell was a return. It had some scuffs on the Salvatore, on the buckle. The other one was really scuffed up. So the one that was really scuffed up, I listed, and it sold, I'm not kidding you guys, I listed it at 5 and it sold at 6:12 p.m. And it sold for $90, and it was the worst out of all 3. Like, really scratched, banged up. Like, I can't believe some of the returns that I see at Nordstrom. I'm like, I can't believe someone felt comfortable returning this, because you clearly wore this for a very long time, but whatever. I still sold it for $90, and the buyer paid $7.95 in shipping. And he wanted this shipped immediately. Like, he messaged me and was like, when are you shipping this? Like 2 minutes after he paid. I was like, I'm shipping it today. Like, chill, bro, chill. Well, no, I said tomorrow because he bought it like 6:12. I shipped it the next morning, but that was awesome. That was an awesome, I honestly, and when things are flawed like that, I take as many detailed photos of the flaws as I can, because I don't want you to return it. I don't want you to say you didn't know. Why is the lighting going in and out? Come on, find me, light, find me. Let me stay still. I'm very animated. I talk a lot with my hands, but yeah, so I notated it. I even put it in the title, buckle is damaged, and it sold within an hour. So that got me really motivated to get the other belts listed. So we'll get to that. I have the other one sold within 30 minutes. So I told you what that one sold for. The next thing, the first thing that actually sold from the palette that I mentioned to you already was the pour over coffee maker. I'll put a photo of it here. That sold for $45, but then I told you guys this story kind of already. I don't know anything about coffee. I am one of those weirdos, because I know I'm the minority here. I don't like coffee. To me, there's something in my genetic makeup that makes it taste like ground dirt to me, and I'm not exaggerating. I do have a cup a week, but it's not coffee. Like, you coffee people would be like, Nikki, that is like just a hot chocolate. I literally put like oat milk and powders, and it's just so bad. So Long story short, I didn't know that this pour over coffee maker was missing the top. Like, I took it out of the box, I looked at it. It looked like it had the top. Maybe this is just me being a ditz. Anyway, she got it. She was super nice and she was like, thanks for packaging so well, but it's missing the top. And I just told her, like, I'm so sorry. Do you want a refund or do you want me to give you a partial refund? Because I don't know. I thought maybe you could use it without the top. And she was totally cool with that. She was like, yeah, just give me a partial refund and I'll get the top from the manufacturer. All that to say, it sold for $45, but then I refunded her $15, which I probably didn't need to refund that much, but I just felt bad. So technically, that sold for $30, but I will take it. I was very happy with that. That sold very fast. That was the first thing to sell. What was I gonna tell you? I'm having a hard time inventorying this stuff. Doing inventory of the items in Quicklotz, just because there are so many items. Specifically, there's lots of jewelry, there's lots of hats and gloves. Usually what I do when I have a palette, all the palettes I've purchased before are manifested, meaning it comes with a long list of every single thing that's in the palette. I've never purchased an unmanifested situation like this. So initially, I think I told you guys, I was going to create a spreadsheet and list every single thing I received, whether it was damaged or not. Ain't nobody got time for that. That was a lofty goal. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I'm not doing that. So basically what I'm doing is I am creating a manifest myself of things as I list them. So it's kind of been tricky for me to like figure out what the cost per item is, because I know in this palette I have well over 400 items that I can sell. So usually what I would do is take 400 divided by 1100, what I paid for the palette. But I think, honestly, you guys, I have closer to like 500 items to sell. So right now I'm just kind of saying that I have 500 items and I paid $2.50 per item. So to sell that belt for $90, to sell that coffee maker even for $30 is really great. Okay, next up, this, I had never heard of this brand before. This is a bikini top, like bandeau style. It has the halter you can put around your neck. It's the brand So Luna, and it was like an animal print with white, black, and green. This sold for $35. Now remember, like I said, I'm basically at this point just going with everything costs me $2.50. That's just the easy way for me to do it right now. So I was really happy with that sale. This is another one that sold within a day. Never heard of that brand. New to me. Clearly it's sold at Nordstrom or Nordstrom Rack. If you've heard of it, let me know in the comments down below. But I was shocked at how fast that sold. This I knew was going to sell really quickly. Another brand I had never heard of. I guess this is like a surfer California vibe brand. It's Melin? It's M-E-L-I-N. This hat was in perfect condition, had the tags. This hat retails for $49 and it sold for $40, you guys. $40 and the buyer paid $5.95 for shipping. This sold within 2 days of me listing it. So another brand I don't think I've ever seen that brand. Not that I can remember. I really love selling men's clothing. I did a whole video talking about why I, in my personal opinion, feel like selling women's clothing is kind of like womp womp. I'll link it down below, but I love selling men's clothing. So I was really happy that that sold, and I knew because it was just in great condition. And once I looked up the brand and educated myself a little bit, people really like this brand. It has a little bit of it has a following. So that was a great quick sale. A lot of this Quicklotz stuff, as I'm listing it, is selling pretty fast. Okay, let's talk about the Salvatore Ferragamo belt that was in perfect condition. This belt retails for $4.95. This was clearly new. It just didn't have the tags. I've told you I've told you, what? I can't talk. So if I'm a little foggy, just excuse me. I'm like, a little more cuckoo than usual. So I was saying I don't like listing the stuff new without tags, just because on the off chance someone may say, well, this doesn't look new to me. I feel like it can be subjective. I'm like 99% sure this was new without tags. It was reversible. It's really cool. So you unbuckle the leather strap from the buckle and you can flip it around so you can wear it black or brown. It's kind of like getting two belts in one. Leather, really nice. I honestly think I probably could have gotten more for this. So I had it listed at $225, and I'm not kidding. I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for these belts. This person offered me $150 10 minutes after I listed it. And it's that, you know, that struggle that all us resellers have. We're like, do we just wait for a better price? Is this such a good item that maybe I could wait and get like my full asking in an hour or tomorrow? Or should I just take this quick flip, considering, like I said, I paid $2.50 for all of these things. But I do know, having unboxed all 4 boxes now, these belts are the higher priced items, like the few of the higher priced items in this box. So I just took it, you guys. I was like, let me just take this and run. 150 bucks. I paid $2.50 for this. I should just take it. So I took it. Sold for $150 on Poshmark, and my net earnings were 120 bucks. The buyer messaged me immediately. People are out and about, friends. And he's like, I need this. I think he purchased it on Monday. And he was like, I need this for a wedding on Friday. If I send you a FedEx label, can you ship it? And I was like, nay, friend. Chill, homie. I'm in LA. You're in Phoenix. You're going to get this in like 2 minutes. I didn't say it like that, but I looked like at the shipping label, and he's in Phoenix, and Poshmark is all priority. So it's like, I will literally ship this Tuesday morning before I start work. You should be a-okay. Although I see what he means. The post office has been a little slow lately, but I was just like, I've shipped so many things to Arizona, even during the pandemic, after, well, we're still in the pandemic, and things usually get there within a day. So I was like, at first I was super confident, like, you'll be fine, you're gonna get it for the wedding. But then I was like, crap, the post office has been a little like wonky sometimes, but he got it in a day. So that was great. 5 stars. I've been paid. That was awesome. But now I'm thinking back, I'm like, I should have held out, because that belt is probably, like I said, the Ferragamo belts are the higher end items in this palette that retailed for the most. I did get a dry bar blow dryer that retails for $200. Who knew their blow dryers were so expensive? So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you have held out, or would you have just taken the $150? I don't know. Next up, I can't believe how fast this sold. It's an umbrella from Robert Graham. You know, the men's brand. I see this brand at the thrift store quite a bit. It doesn't move super fast for me. But I'm like thinking, because this umbrella sold so quickly, should I be on the lookout for their accessories? This was new with tags, great condition, just a camo umbrella. I had it listed at $30. This guy offered $20 2 hours after I listed it. I was like, okay, sure. And I made 16 bucks after the $250. All of these little sales are gonna add up. And I have a lot of little accessories like this from this palette. So I was really excited about that. Next up, this is another thing. Who knew? I did not know this brand was super popular. You guys told me about it. Rip Curl. I guess it's also like Melon, however you say that brand. Kind of like a surfer, beachy vibe, like O'Neill, something like that. You guys told me this brand was super popular. This had 14 likes within like, I don't know, I think it was like 5 hours of me posting it. I had it listed at $35. Someone offered me $20. I was like, sure. It was a women's straw visor that sold. Gave me earnings of 16 minus the $250. I will take these quick flips all day. That was new with tags, perfect condition too. I'm noticing a lot of the new stuff is selling really quickly. We'll see how long it takes me, for example, to sell some of the stuff that's not new. I think I should be fine. For example, those Canada Goose gloves, those have, I think, almost like 15 or 20 likes on my Poshmark. I have been getting a couple lowball offers on those. Those retail, I think, for like $250, and I think I have them pretty fairly priced, but I've been getting offers of like 80, 70, so I'm holding out. That's another item that retails for quite a bit. This Montclair Basic AF baseball cap. I should have known. You guys told me that this hat retails, I think, for 150 or 200 bucks. It's literally just a basic black baseball cap with the Montclair logo on it. So I had this listed. What did I have this listed at? Well, I can't remember what I had it listed at. Hi. My mom just brought the baby in. But this sold, he offered $72, and I was like, sure. Again, I'm really questioning on some of these items, like the belt, this hat. I'm like, should I have waited? This pat I did not list it as new. It did have some discoloration on the interior of the brim, a little bit on the outside. Like I said, I just took detailed photos and said, this is what it is. There's some discoloration. So I was like, you know what? 72 bucks is not bad for that. I made $57.60 and I'm happy with that. I will take that. So let's stop there. I feel like I've been talking a lot. I could keep going with some onesie twosie sales, but I just kind of wanted to feel it out and see if you guys even wanted to see these. Like, this is just specifically the stuff that's sold on Quicklotz. So if you want to see more what sold from the palettes, let me know. There are a lot of like smaller sales, but those Quicklotz videos were so long. I feel like I should try to keep this at least under 20 minutes. But if you want to see more what sold from the palettes, let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't seen my quick box, COVID's taking over my brain. Don't say that, Nikki. You don't have it. If you want to see my other Quicklotz videos, you can check them out right here.